Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode in the Level Up series. It has been a little bit of time. If you haven't been aware, in the past few months I've kinda slipped away from actually uploading these videos. I think I've only done one in the past 4-ish months. That was the Love Garden one. So, I'm a little slower than usual. I know when I started the series 9 months ago, I was uploading way more, and I wish I could, keep up with that. But life, as you know, gets in the way, and I'm going to try my best to upload more frequently. Of course, I've been working full-time, and I go between my parents' houses and whatnot, so I'm not blessed with, the most time in the world, so I will try to do what I can. Anyway, down here, this is a little addition. I'll point out a few things here that have been essentially going on while I've just been living life. Here and there I would play the world and do a few things. I've got this room down here, which is, below my room, up there. This is going to be the storage room that I'm going to be working on. And I've cleared out all this space underneath. So, this is underneath here, actually. There used to be a snow golem that was under here, but ever since I cleared this area out, like opened it all up, he disappeared. So, unfortunately, I don't think he's with us any longer. So, there's that. Next, we've got this thing over here. I actually don't know what it is. I have an idea of what it's going to look like up top, but like it's going to be a room. But what's actually going to be in it? No clue. So, it's got some walls. It's got like a pattern I picked for it. And it's going to have grass on top. And that's really all I know about it. So, I got to figure out what I'm going to do with this. Let's see. I think that's it. Like I said, it's been busy. Very, very busy. So, I want to like ease my way back into hopefully doing one every week or so. Just whenever I really can, actually. Whatever works. So, yes, now on to the actual subject of this video, the storage room. I've got one up here, but there are a few chests here and there that like get full, like all this mob loot. I have to create like a chest on top because it's too much. I have this. There's a lot of things. I didn't have like an actual dedicated room for all this stuff. And hopefully, it can be down here. A tricky thing, though, unfortunately, is how you're not able to place chests next to each other. Of course, in a newer version, this was changed. I think it was 1.13. This was changed. But, like... Okay, I'm doing this all wrong. If I try to put this chest here, it ain't gonna happen. So, I'm gonna try to work my way around that. By like doing it like this, and then you see I don't even have trapped chests because tripwires don't exist yet, so it's not like I can do the old method where you had the two chests alternating. So yeah, that's a bit of a shame as well. Let's see, I don't know if I need this many, but I would like to like a whole stack of chests. Okay, yeah, this should cover me a good amount, I think. Like I said, this is hopefully what I'm going to be using, but honestly, I'm not too sure. Okay, now we gotta... It's not going to let me like place that on the side. I'll figure that out in a second here. So I'm going to have to do that thing in the corner. Right. No, you're not supposed to be facing that direction. Okay. Yeah, and there's going to be this little entrance here. I like all these passageways. I've said this many times, but just reminding you guys. Okay, yeah. I'm not sure if this is gonna be like too much or too little. I'd like this to be to the point where I use it frequently, but I don't know, since it's underground, if it's that like out of the way area, and it's not gonna end up working right, or what, but... Okay, yeah, tell you what, I'm gonna put this dividing wall in here. Let's see. And I'll remove this wall at a later date. I just gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with these two rooms down here. Essentially make them one big room, I think. That was my plan. I'm not sure. I'll figure something out. Yeah, but I was recently rewatching my series to get me like motivated to pick it up again, because I'm gonna be honest, I lost some of the drive I had, because I was trying to do that for a couple months, and that was yeah, it was not the most fun, I guess. It was, yeah, I lost it. So I've been motivated enough to actually start recording again, so there's that. Okay, this is right. Alright. Okay, now there's that. Which actually should be like a very good amount. I can at least put down all the bottom ones. When it comes to placing the other ones, that's something else. Unless there's like gonna be torches in the way. What happened here? Okay. Anyway. Yeah, let me make some more chests. Actually, aren't there crafting tables around here? You know, you might expect that to be like in a room with some storage. A few crafting tables. That's just me though. And well, it does matter because, well, this is my world. What I say goes. Just grab some extra for some extra crafting tables, why not? Right. I don't know if I need that many. This is gonna be half a stack of chests. This should be enough. Yeah. So this should work, and I'm not sure like what the game's deal is on like entities or whatnot. So I'm not sure if it's gonna get annoyed if I have a ton of signs labeling each of these. If it does, then well, that's unfortunate. All these torches are kind of like in weird spots. Let's get this out of the way. Oh dear. Anyway. Put that there. There you are. Okay. I'm gonna do the long process of this. There's gonna be these, okay, now I lost that sand. That's fine. There's gonna be those little, like, spots here and there where, like in the corners where you won't actually be able to go in. But that's fine. It's not like I need to be in there. As long as it's lit up, I should be fine. In fact, I could actually block it off so it's not such an eyesore, if that is the case. We'll see. It is weird, actually, like, sitting down and recording again, and having the intent to keep at it, because the difference is, this time around, when it came to the last one, I felt like I was doing that out of necessity, just to not have it be super long in between uploads. And I guess that is kind of the case with this, because I don't want to... It's actually been a year since I created this world. And yeah, that's a long time. I didn't start uploading until like 9 months ago. Nearly 10, actually. So it's about that time to, oh dear, to upload again. Well, also because I don't know, it's tricky. I know I just said I don't want to do this out of necessity. Last time, yeah, I felt like I was forced to because it was so long ago. Hopefully not this time around, because I would like to pick it up again. I have time. Sometimes. It's just... It's kind of a big thing to keep at, to keep uploading for months on end. So it's tricky, but I do try. Like I've said before, I want this to be the world that I spend tons of time in, and like spend many years and whatnot. And I like building up an intricate world with all sorts of history and lore and whatnot. And can't do that if I don't upload, can I? Okay, now the complicated thing is, do I put a door in here, or do I just have it open? I could have it open, right? This is a well-lit enough area where I'm not gonna have a creeper walk in there. Yeah. That sounds about right. I guess I'll do the same on this side. Of course, recently I have actually been playing a newer version of Minecraft. You might have seen from one of my latest uploads. There's 1.21. 1.20.1. That's what I meant. I played some modded Minecraft, and it was actually very fun. And I might go back to it here and there, because there were some more things I was planning on uploading. But I needed to take a break from just only doing old Minecraft, because after a real long time, it tires you out like a lot. So yeah, I really wanted to change it up, and I was playing a whole bunch of other games in between. As you know, I went through like a little Risk of Rain 2 phase a while ago, but it has been a very, very long time since I've consistently uploaded. I'm not going to reach as consistent of rate as I did before, because in like that first month of the series starting, I had around 13, maybe like 15 episodes up. Around 10 came from like 1 week, which is crazy. I could not reach that level of uploads ever, really, unless I just quit my job or whatever, which I do not plan on doing, so yeah. Yeah, and when it comes to actually sorting this stuff out, wood over here, that makes sense, right? You see, when it comes to sorting, I'm quite intricate about it. Like, many times I will like to have very detailed, like, storage, like a very detailed storage layout. Like, I'll have things very specific. So I'll have, like, I guess, almost basically having them like a chest per block. I get very close, but like I have, like, say, sandstone, and it's tricky because sometimes I might have it sorted differently. I might have one for slabs only. It's a little tricky, but I want to leave enough room. This is sandstone. I'll have one for sand. I have like a little bit. But yeah, I'll just sort this stuff out, because upstairs here actually too, I have been sorting a few things. This one is just gonna stay here because this is just tools I use for enchanting. I got a lot of music discs, and these are probably gonna stay here because they just take up space. But this really comes down to the like small stuff. As you know, this is version 1.2.5. This does not have a lot of stuff in it. Eventually, this world will have more stuff. But that's like a whole other thing, you know? So it's... I gotta do some future-proofing at some point. I can prepare in some ways for that. Because there's a lot that will be added. Granted, this is not gonna serve me up until like 1.20, whenever I get up to that version. But this will last a good bit. By then, I should have really advanced stuff. Maybe have like I should have an auto sorter at that point. To be quite honest, I don't see myself going however many years, because I mean, this upload schedule is horrendous. I don't see myself going that long without making something of that caliber, because how would I survive? Stone chest. Cobblestone chest. Where am I gonna put this coal? There you go, coal, you can sit in there. But then the question arises, what do I do with this room when I'm done sorting? Like, do I just tear out all the chests? Because it feels empty then. I could put some things here. You have to dwell on that. I have a lot of signs. Where did I get all these? Oh yes, that's right. I was gonna add names to the love garden. And... Alright. Some other things that I wanted to mention while I'm at it. There are a few things you can expect me to work on in the near future. One of those being this floor of the house. This is going to be another floor. I don't know how many there's going to be. I think this is either going to be the last one, or there's going to be one more above it. But that should be it. At least that's my idea right now. I don't know what it's going to look like. I just wanted the tower to be like way higher than the rest. These two towers. And also, speaking of the rainbow tower, I didn't actually finish that thing. I need to make like a dome or something on it. Something on the top that I like. So I got to think about what's going to be up there. And way over in the distance, I got to work on the swamp castle. That's kind of a big thing. And the world well is the biggest thing. That's going to be something I'm going to work on really here and there whenever I get the chance. Because it's a colossal thing to work on. Actually, I'm going to head on over there now. Alright, so here we are. This thing never ceases to amaze me with how big this thing is. And if you missed the episode, no, it wasn't an episode. If you happen to miss the video I made, I think like a few months ago, telling you guys what the whole deal with this thing was, I'll give you a little recap. As you can see, it's bigger, like way bigger. So this wall, essentially, as like this part is finished, I gotta do some detailing and make some more layers, but it's gonna kind of be mirrored up on the top, and there's gonna be water flowing from it. And these diagonal bits, it's gonna have a big role to play, because if I go into the middle here, this is gonna be really difficult, because it's gonna take a lot of resources. Obsidian being that, because, well, this being a world well, it would make sense if the end dimension itself was being pulled out of the void, right? Whenever I'm able to break the bedrock, I will. It's just something to work on in the future. I don't think I can in this version. Or I might, I don't know. But, as you can see, there are chains linked all the way down here. And it's like in this chunk of end. And I like to I like to think that it's essentially pulling the entire dimension out. I think that's pretty cool. But this chain, it's going to go up, and it's going to split into 4 chains. And they're each going to go in the diagonal direction. And the plan is, at some point, to have, like, 4 big statues, essentially pulling, like, holding onto those chains. I think that's really cool. It's going to take a long time to work on, but, you know, I'm all for it. It's gonna be awesome when it's done. and I guess a few more things. As you can see, these like mini biomes are essentially done, right? Maybe there's some more detailing I can do in here and there. But before I go too far, I really would like to do the block gallery thing, because that was one of my original goals and I strayed away from that. And I started this thing, yeah, like around 9 months ago. And the fact that I'm in version 1.2.5 and I don't have that yet, it's a little bit unfortunate. So I've got to come up with like a number of blocks that I can obtain in survival, that I can like make a certain room somewhere. Hold on, let me get up to a higher point, because this will be easier to explain then. Because I plan on making one more of these like minecart stations, but like only on the other side. Let's see. Of course, it's getting dark, so that's gonna be fantastic. Yeah, I plan on making it on the other side here. And then if I need to go left or right from me, I'll have like a track curve out from one of them. Okay, of course the cloud is in the way. I'm gonna have to turn off the clouds. Right. So, say I need to go that direction, right? I have like a minecart track coming in from that direction. I'm gonna make like a track curve out from like this side right here, and then go off through the right there, so I don't have to make another one of these. But then again, now that I'm thinking, I'm iffy about exactly how I want to do these block rooms, because I want them to be in a spot where like I can see the blocks. So I don't know if I'm rethinking that now, so I'll have to think about that. But yeah, this project just keeps getting bigger. So like, it's crazy looking back on those, like that first episode that I showed this thing off, because it was like this tiny little thing here, and I was like so amazed by it, because at the time it was so, well, at the time I thought it was like the biggest thing, and now it's just grown exponentially, so pretty cool. Anyway, yeah, that will conclude it for this episode. I know it's kind of like another one of those episodes where I'm just talking, but I just wanted to ease myself into this again, because it's been a while, of course, since I was frequently uploading, and I just wanted to get you guys caught up on some things, in case you didn't see that one video I made about this place, and yeah, just a few other things here and there. But yeah, that's about it. So hopefully I can see you guys in the next one, and I'll see you. Bye bye.